देश में जिस देश में रहो, जिस हाल में क्लैप, जिस हाल में जिस वेश में जिस देश में रहो, राधा रमन राधा रमन राधा रमन कहो, राधा रमन राधा रमन राधा रमन कहो, जिस संग में जिस रंग में जिस ढंग में रहो, हंसते हुए गाइए, जिस संग में जिस रंग में जिस ढंग में रहो, राधा रमन राधा रमन राधा रमन कहो, राधा रमन राधा रमन राधा रमन कहो, जिस हाल में जिस वेश में जिस देश में रहो, राधा रमन राधा रमन राधा रमन कहो, जिस नाम में जिस काम में जिस धाम में रहो, राधा रमन राधा रमन राधा रमन कहो, राधा रमन, जिस योग में जिस भोग में जिस रोग में रहो, जिस योग में जिस भोग में जिस रोग में रहो, राधा रमन राधा रमन राधा रमन कहो, 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 राधा रमन राधा रमन राधा रमन राधा रमन कहो, राधा रमन राधा रमन राधा रमन कहो, राधा रमन राधा रमन राधा रमन कहो, राधा रमन राधा रमन. Why Radha Raman Kaho? No, we can question like that. Yes or no? Why? Why should I? I have more other things to do than doing Radha Raman all the time. Because you are to say Radha Raman again and again, because you came alone, you go alone, nothing follow. You came alone, you go alone. कुछ लोगों को डाउट है क्या? आपके पास साथ कुछ आएगा? Including your well decorated body, which is just 92 kilos, it won't come. It will also cannot come. So you came alone, you go alone, nothing follow. You came alone, do bhajan, do kirtan, that will follow. Hey, what is this? Do bhajan, do kirtan, that will follow. Do bhajan. You came empty, go empty, nothing follow.
Came empty, go empty, nothing follow.
Oh, empty को ज़्यादा बोलिए. You came empty, go empty, nothing follow.
Came empty, go empty, nothing follows.
Do bhajan, do kirtan, that will follow.
Do
You came weeping, you go weeping, nothing follow.
Came weeping, go weeping, nothing follows.
You came weeping, you go weeping, nothing follow.
Came weeping, go weeping, nothing follows.
Do bhajan, do kirtan, that will follow. Do bhajan.
Do kirtan, that will follow.
RADHARAMAN, RADHARAMAN, RADHARAMAN kaho.
RADHARAMAN, RADHARAMAN, RADHARAMAN kaho.
Very good. So every time RADHARAMAN कहते रहिए ताकि माइंड भगवान से जुड़ा हुआ रहे. That's the only way. This world has got a lot of inundation of different allurements. It's good, world is very good, but good to certain extent. Depending on the world too much is not good. Paper boat is good for what? Playing. Paper boat is not good to cross over the Pacific Ocean. Understand? Like that world is good because its own utility is there. But if you are too much involved into that, the inundation of that allurements will never make you rest, will never give you rest. You are hooked with something or the other. So what is the way? Whenever we go to Haridwar, if you can, whenever you have been there, if you have took Ganga Snanam, the Gangaji's flow is so powerful that there are places if you get down, you are gone. All your family members will get moksha. आपका पता नहीं मगर उनको तो मोक्ष मिलेगा आपसे. So they are so force it has. So what they do, on the banks there are some iron or steel rods. Okay, and in between the rods you have chains, very strong chains. So आपको क्या करना है, चेन को पकड़िए और गंगा जी में डुबकी लगाइए. So you are enjoying the cool waters of Mother Ganga as well as her blessings and washing your sins and all these things, but you are not gone with the force. You are very much there holding that chain. Like that holding the chain is RADHARAMAN. Bhagavan's idea all the time have Ishvara Anubhuti holding that chain. And be in the world. If a fellow holds the chain and never gets into the Ganga, he is a stupid. Have I done that? Hold the chain and get into the waters. And there is a fellow who holds not the chain and gets into Ganga. He is an idiot. Because he has not evaluated it. Like that, take the name of Bhagavan and be in the world. Then you can very properly be in the world. World is a source of joy at that time. So like that, again and again you have to remember this. And first this should begin deliberately. Anything begins deliberately. People come to me, they have a lot of philosophical things, all stupid philosophy. Swami ji, जब हमारा मन बोलता है तब हम करेंगे. अरे यार, आपका मन वही चीजों को बोलता है जो आप deliberate start किए. Man has no actual plan of itself. A mind says, go, now already 2 hours over, have a smoke and come. That day one of your existence, mind never told that. Up to your intermediate, mind never told that. In intermediate, there was a friend of yours, very pious friend, who is regularly into Agnihotra Upasana. So that Upasana Karyakramam he has transferred onto you. Understand? Since then on your mind says, right? So delivery, whenever मेरा मन जब बोलता है तब मेरे अंदर भाव आता है, सब बकवास की बात है. जब मन बोलता है तभी भोजन करते हैं क्या? Every day, 11 o'clock ready. Mouth is opened at 11. जब मन थोड़ी बोल रहा है, मगर no, though my mind says not, for my health I have to eat. Mind never says certain things, but I do. Why? They are required, Swami ji, करना पड़ता है. Hey, you are such a bhakta, and society में आप जब जाते हो ऐसा क्यों हो रहे थे? स्वामी जी करना पड़ता है. ये बेवकूफ, ये सब करना पड़ता है लोग संसार के लिए, तो भगवान के लिए इतना थोड़ा नहीं कर सकेगा तो. So don't bring all that stupid logics. When my mind says, I will say. When भाव आएगा करता हूँ. रामकृष्ण परमहंस देव ऐसा करते थे. भैया आप राम नहीं हो, कृष्ण नहीं हो, परमहंस भी नहीं हो, आप कौवा हो बस. Never you are a swan. Don't bring Ramakrishna. Such an exception you should not bring. They are people who are beyond. Don't talk about them. So Whenever there is a chance, deliberately say Namo Narayanaya, Namah Shivaya, whatever comes, whatever your Ishta Devata is. So that's the only way where mind gets connected. Now and then it goes and connects to Narayana, connects to Shiva, connects to them. So that you have to do. So, and bhajan is a very great opportunity. Don't make a bhajan a habit. Let it be a necessity. Is it habit or necessity for you? If it is habit, I tell you, you are a fraud fellow. You want to cheat God also. अब संसार को लूट दिए, अब भगवान के पास थोड़ा पुण्य वन्य मिलेगा. Punya is also greed. So you want to have punya from God by cheating Him. By habit? No habit. It should be a necessity. And I tell you, it is a necessity. The way we live the life, do you think it's a life? Chi. The life which is dependent on these many people, life which is threatened with any little graphical change in the sensex, do you think that's a life? And life which gets disturbed again and again because that person told like that, this fellow told me, this fellow did not say hi to me. Hey, you are not a buffalo, hence he is not saying hi. Only buffaloes are told hi. But this fellow will not eat food on that day. And all his mood is gone. Why? No hi today. Is this a life? A life with a begging bowl for happiness? A fellow in the intensive care unit is also living a life. That life and your life, I don't see any change. That fellow is also surviving, but how? So many pipes. How many? 2 nostrils, 2 pipes. Into mouth, another pipe. All pipes, so pipes. And any problem with one pipe, whole life is threatened. Right? Is not our life so now? Some little disturbance in some relationship has a pronouncing effect on our being. And does we disturb all other relations now? Do you think that is life? No. जब तक ICU का लाइफ है, बकवास लाइफ है. ICU का मतलब क्या हुआ? Somebody constantly should say to you, ICU, then you are happy. Why ICU? When God is saying, I am seeing, then why you require some idiot fellow to say ICU? So that relation with Bhagavan, if I can claim, I need not form a relationship because I can never afford to miss that. I need not form any relationship with God because God is the cause and I am the effect. Karya karana rupena jiva ishvara sambandham atyantikameva pradhamikameva. So you need not do anything. Only is you have to acknowledge the relation. You have to claim that relation. I belong to Him. I belong to Him. More you say I belong to Him, more you are a Maharaja inside. That is called life. So my life is active wherein I give, not a passive wherein I crave for taking. So that should be like, how can it begin? With bhajan it begins. So bhajan is not, bhajana is a great sadhana. If I don't know how many people really know the significance of Nama Sankirtanam as well as the methodology of using this Sankirtanam for higher purpose, I don't know. But it is a very big sadhana, I tell you. So whenever you happen by your Purva Punya to come to a satsang where bhajan is going, don't sit like a rock. Okay? Don't sit like an insensitive fellow. Swamiji, if we sit, what is your problem? I have no problem. Just go home and read Garuda Puranam. Then you will know what problem is there. In Garuda Puranam it is said that when the holy Nama Sankirtana is going on and a fellow sits there with mouth completely shut as if it is glued, then he is reborn with a disease in esophagus. He cannot talk, he cannot eat. Telugulo aithe galagandla vyadhi antaru then. English lo emundo emo. So some with that. Who believes that? That's your problem. That is how Narayana told Garutman. So Garuda asked him, Bhagavan, please teach me about life here, after life here, everything. So he says, one of the Mahapapam is, if you go to Nama Sankirtana and behave as though you are a Madam Tussauds museum figure, then you are doing papam. Pratyavaya papam is there. Swamiji, I am not doing anything, why papam will come? Because not doing also is papam. Doing inappropriate is papam. Not doing the appropriate is also papam. Understand? First one is called papam, second one is called pratyavayam. Pratyavayam is dangerous again. So whenever, wherever you get a chance, do that Nama Sankirtana. Revel in that. And more you feel I am related to him, you don't know how much happiness comes. If you feel like if you feel that I am related to the local senator, you feel so glorious. And if by some means you are introduced to Barack Obama, you are standing in a fifth line, and somebody told this fellow lives in Knoxville, and you said hi, and by the time that fellow moved away, even that incident somebody took the photo and video. How great you will feel. So if you are feeling so much greatness and glory, when you entertain this relation, the idea of a relation with some great person locally available, who himself again is subjected to time and space, onslaught of time, one day gone. So imagine the glory of that person who feels I am related to Narayana. How happy he will be. How secured he will be all the time. So if you want security, if you want happiness, if you want any glory, if you want cheerfulness, begin to acknowledge the relationship of yours with Lord. And that begins with Nama Sankirtana. Don't look Nama Sankirtana as some easy thing. It is not easy. Don't look it as a very simple thing. What it can give. All poor fellows are doing Sankirtana. Don't think like that. This is greatest job if you are doing. Whenever you get opportunity, try to train your buddhi to revel in that. You have to train. Deliberately you have to work. Okay?